contacted me about, Steve, help me with my, I can show you the message. I just got a contact from this message of this referee who's been doing it 2 years, who's now like, I'm ready to apply for the WWE again.
Apply?
I'm ready to apply for the WWE again. But I'll tell you, he's got a better shot than most people think, only because he wants it more than anybody. And by wanting it more, I don't mean he just thinks about it. He wrestles. He takes all the fucking seminars. He does all this stuff. Do I think that he'll get into the WWE as a referee? Probably not, but I would say that he has
a referee?
What's up?
He wants to be a referee?
Yes.
But he's a wrestler.
No, why the fuck would he train to be a wrestler if he wants to be a referee? No, that's a legitimate question. Why would he do that? Right? It doesn't make sense. So he just works as a referee, and he works often as a referee, and he has big ambition, and I mean, I'll give it to him. But, you know, at least there's a chance. And I said to him, I was worried because he tends to have really pie-in-the-sky visions about things. And so I'm always talking him down and feeling like an asshole.
Not more pie in the sky than me.
No, because he'll listen to this, right? So here, I'll just call it up for you.
I don't think you're an asshole at all, man.
No, I'm the opposite. That's what's so funny about guys like all the people who fucking badmouth me, because they're pieces of shit. Because at the end of the day, I'll be here. I've been doing this shit. I've been training people really since '99, but on my own since 2001.
Well, for someone to say, what has he done in this business? Has he even wrestled? That means he doesn't...
Who's begging who for work? I never fucking begged that fucking schmo, that dago fuck, for work a day in my life. He's begged me for work on more than one occasion. So fuck him. I mean, all these guys kill me. Brian Titus fucking tried to call me through fucking Facebook Messenger.
Me too.
Fucking, and he kept calling and he kept calling. And I'm sitting here trying to enjoy my motherfucking life playing a video game, so I just kept fucking clicking X.
Same thing.
And then he's like, please call me and all this kind of stuff.
And then he said, you talk all this shit and then I call you and you don't answer. I was at fucking training. I'm not gonna...
I'm not going to answer just because I said in the last video. I'm like, there's dudes who are beneath me in the business. So I'm not going to pick up the fucking phone.
So I did talk to him, and he said, there's one thing you don't do. I thought it was talk about family. You don't make fun of people's literacy. That's, I guess, the rule. He said that. He said there's one thing you don't do in the business is make fun of someone's literacy.
So they can, in boxing, they can rip on Floyd Mayweather's lack of literacy, but not in highfalutin pro wrestling. That dumb fuck.
Yeah.
All right, so here's
that dumb fuck.
He's a fucking dumb fuck. So here, see, he went to the WWN tryout for a referee thing, right? So he could work with William Regal, right?
Yeah.
Tryout was good. Everyone said he did a good job. Here's the feedback I got from Brandon, who's one of the guys at WWN, I guess, who was doing the thing.
They're looking for students.
But specific, good perching. I mean, this is like real, the referee shit's real shit. Check all angles. If you check one side, walk around.
That's
I mean, they're giving him body language. No, this is all the stuff that they taught him, right? It says boom, and then there's a picture of him with the other referees that were at that camp, right? This guy's really doing this shit. And so now these are PCW fucking publicity photos because he's going to do PCW.
Yeah.
And here's a link to one of the matches. Here's two matches that I refereed, so you could take a look. And I said, I'll take a look when I get a chance. And he said, okay. Then he was a little crestfallen. Why didn't he look at my shit right away? I was just honest with him. I'm like, I get paid to do this shit.
Yeah.
So your shit is fucking bottom of the barrel, right? Anyway, he goes, how's things going? I'm like, good, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I'm putting in another application with WWE. And here's the way that I can help him, right? Okay. That's cool. If you want me to help with any written parts, let me know. He is not the brightest bulb on the Christmas tree, and I know what he's going to write is going to be fucking dippity-doo dog shit. I can help him with that.
Is there something coming next?
And he said, okay, I'm going to need your help with that. That's good.
And I would like your help with that 90-second promo for Dutch. He was going to write it, but now he wants me to write it.
Oh, okay.
He likes the character of being a spoiled rich brat. I think I want to say, while all of you have been making sacrifices I have been given stuff all my life. And am I supposed to feel bad about that? No. So I kind of like that.
Questions.
Yes. Questions.
Let's start
with
with
that.
Yeah. Let me you get to get introduced to my process.
Don't ever think that I think you're an asshole, man.
I don't care if
But
you
I
do.
think you could help me become an asshole, man.
I'm a fucking asshole.
Brain
But
Titus called you. That is hilarious.
fuck that asshole. Fucking
That ass.
fat, fucking illiterate fuck.
Put platinum in the black player and now you rip platinum doing the bell.
Fucking deliverance, motherfucker. All right. So, question number 1.
Yes.
Sorry. Question number 1.
Yes. You are being recorded.
Are you a facer? Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's good. It's good. This is good shit.
It's a documentary.
Are you a face or heel?
Absolutely heel.
Oh, good. It's like one of those charts. Are you face or heel? And if you're a heel, then the arrow
I
goes
hope you're not
out.
going to do a Venn diagram.
A Venn diagram?
I said a Venn diagram. Yeah, Venn diagram.
We might do a Venn diagram. All right, so you're a heel. All right. Why are you in wrestling? Heel.
Well, I'm the best talker on the independents.
What?
What?
That's what you think you are.
Correct.
Why are you in wrestling, character? Why does Thanos want the Infinity Stones? He can give me an answer, right?
Because I'm not just going to be someone's manager. I'm going to be their mentor.
Why wrestling?
Because it's what I've studied and what I've done for the last 15 years.
In actors, they always ask a fundamental question, which forces them to face who the character is and who the character that they're going to embody. What's your motivation? That's what I'm asking.
Well, I really want to let people know that my dad had a plane, and if your dad didn't have a plane, then you're not part of the 1%. I am, which means you're below
No,
me.
this is all like your promo shit. I'm not interested
Oh,
in
you're
that.
okay. You want me to be real?
No, as the heel character, why is he in wrestling? Why didn't he go in? I've got a big dick, but I'm not in porn, right? So, like, but why do I do what I do? I can give you a whole list of reasons why I do what I do.
Because I can get a reaction out of a crowd, good or bad.
What does that have to do with fucking anything? I can too.
I know you can.
So why do I work the job that I work?
To
Simplest.
make money.
So are you heel character in wrestling to make money? That doesn't have to be your
No, my dad paid for me to be there.
Okay, great. So why are you in wrestling?
Because my daddy paid enough money for me to do it.
But so why do you want to be in wrestling?
Because I'm a wrestler that has many regrets.
You're a failed
Correct.
wrestler.
A failed wrestler with knowledge.
So fuck your knowledge.
Okay.
That has nothing to do with motivation. So do you long to share this knowledge?
I do.
This doesn't sound very heelish.
Oh, I know.
What the fuck is heelish about I want to share my knowledge? I'm helping you boil this down so we can read this.
Okay.
No, that's good. That's why I'm pushing. That's why I'm pushing.
I want to live through them. When they win a belt, I win a belt. Is that better? I notice how you have to get things out of me.
That's good. That's what this is all about.
I know.
So you're a failed wrestler. So fuck it. So vicarious living is one great reason.
Yeah.
What's another reason?
I want to shove it in everyone's face that has talked shit about me.
You're angry. It's the best motivation ever. Revenge is a great motivation.
I'm bitter too.
Fucking bitter as fuck.
Bitter as
All
fuck.
of this is way more interesting than I have knowledge to give. Fuck your
That's
knowledge to
that's a
give.
fucking
Paul
thing.
Heyman has knowledge to
That's
give.
a babyface thing.
That's a babyface thing. This is, I mean, why did Jim Cornette because there are parallels, right? Jim
Yeah.
Cornette on my mama gave me this, my mama gave me that, my mama bought me the best two tag team wrestlers, blah blah blah. But why did he want to do it? Was there was a part of him, character-wise, that came across as, I'm going to prove I'm the fucking smartest. I'm going to prove that I can buy my way into tag team titles. I'm going to prove all of this, right? $1 Million Man, great motivation. You got all the fucking money in the world. Why the fuck are you in pro wrestling? It makes no sense. Because I'm going to be world champion. And I'm going to prove to all the fucking commoners, because only low-life pieces of shit watch wrestling, and I'm going to show them in real time that everybody's got a price. Great. That's his motivation, right?
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt as the Fiend. What's his motivation? It's not as clear.
No.
And and they need to make it clear. And the sooner they make it clear, the bigger babyface star he'll be. Because right now he's just acting to act. Right now he's in place because
it's all over the place.
Right now they need a new Undertaker. That's why he's there. But that's not enough of a motivation. Why did Hulk Hogan babyface wrestle? It was pretty obvious. I want to be a role model for the kids, and I'm all about America, and fuck the Iron Sheik, and right? Motivation and your reason for doing something is everything. Why does Stephen Platinum do those fucking videos? I only say it every single video. Why am I doing it? Why am I doing that shit? Why am I wasting my fucking time here in Florida talking about Georgia fucking wrestling? What do I want to do?
Because you care. You want to make it better.
I want to make it better, and what else do I specifically say? I'm going to make it better, and I'm going to clean it up.
Clean it up.
I'm going to clean it up.
But you want to change it too.
So which means promoters, if you lie about your crowds, I'm going to fucking call you out.
Yeah.
Because that's a trend that needs to stop. Zachary Blaine, you're a fucking child molesting creep.
Yeah.
And when you tried to show up on the sneak and wrestle for promotions, I fucking called it out, and both of them dropped him.
And he deserved it.
And he deserved it. Right?
And that's the fucking guy coming at me.
Right.
He lives in a fucking plexiglass house, and he's throwing stones at me.
Well, plexiglass house isn't vulnerable, so it doesn't make sense.
Wait,
Your analogy doesn't make sense. It's a glass house.
I know.
Because that way, people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones because they'll break their own house. Plexiglass, it would just bounce off, so it wouldn't.
I was talking about the very thin glass.
Plexiglass is actually strong. Like that's.
Well, then I totally fucked that shit up.
Right. So it's a glass house, not a plexiglass house. So there you go.
I thought you were gonna like that, but I guess.
No, that's why when you said plexiglass, I went, God damn it! No,
you're so close. You were so close.
You were so close.
Wolf.
Your mind was going in the right spot.
While I'm driving.
Failed wrestler. I'm gonna vicariously live through these rings. Angry, revenge, bitter, and he's like, and you give that fuel to the guys that you manage. It's like. On Thursday, it's like, he's not the only person in that ring. I'm in that fucking ring with him. I'm going to will the guy that I'm in charge of to victory. Why would these guys have me as their fucking manager? I'm just a failed wrestler. I'll tell you why.
I'm an inspiration.
Not only am I an inspiration. That's the heel part where you're like, I am their inspiration and their motivation. And I go, but...
I can
the
tell subtext,
them what but the subtext is, I'll do anything to have them win.
Oh hell
yeah. Because when they win, I win.
And I'm gonna be in a wheelchair. But I'll get out of the wheelchair when the ref is not looking. People are gonna think, and when they say you're faking your injury, I point at that leg.
When they win,
I win.
That's a fucking great fucking catchphrase. When they win, I win. When you lose,
I win. But when I lose, he loses.
No, it's like
he lost it for me. So what? It's never my fault.
Let me just roll with this for a bit.
Oh, he's kind of
when what's the name of the guy you're going to manage? Just give me a name.
LaMarcus Liberty.
Where'd you pull that out of?
I made up names to do a...
Right, I saw that thing online. I didn't watch it.
You should have.
That was one of the names that you put out.
I made up all these African American names.
When LaMarcus wins, I win. When we win, you lose.
But we won't lose
When we win, you lose. And then your audience. What do you think about the wrestling audience as a character?
Well, I think that because of everything I go through, they should never disrespect me. Never boo me. Never boo my client, because then you're picking on someone that's mentally disabled.
Everybody loves a winner. And if you love a winner, you're gonna love me.
You're gonna absolutely
You're gonna
love me.
love me. Because when Lamar wins,
LaMarcus.
That's right there.
LaMarcus
When
Liberty.
LaMarcus Liberty wins,
You should hear all the other names.
so you're going to love me. I am going to give motivation to all of you people, because I could be pathetic just like you are, but I'm not. Don't you see?
I'm here.
I've taken my shortcomings, and now I'm going to be a winner, and you're going to get to witness it, and maybe it'll inspire this guy who obviously has a weight problem that he's never going to fix, and this woman over here that couldn't get laid. If you threw her in the middle of motherfucking like, you rip on the crowd, right?
But
Look at this guy.
you shouldn't actually point to someone, right?
Why not? Fuck
I
him.
was told last night that you don't point people out.
Who told you this? The great promo cutter,
I'm not going there. My trainer.
the great promo cutter. Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah, throw that by Dutch Mantell if you should single people out or not. And he'll tell you about 3,000 stories about fucking Ric Flair and Jim Cornette doing just that.
Well,
But they're not half the promo cutter your trainer is.
well,
so.
but they say they say because it would hurt people's feelings. This is wrestling. See, I'm a heel. You're fat. You're ugly.
That's boring. I'm giving you better,
Okay.
right?
LaMarcus Liberty will be a champion, and the people that said that he won't, I will be shoving it in their faces. The people that stuck with me, I will be celebrating with.
That's in the back of your mind as a character. What you say is, do we hate people in society that hold themselves out to be role models and are very indignant about it? Of course we hate those fucking people. We hate them. Why wouldn't you?
We think they're annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, but that's not heel enough to be annoying. To be a great heel, you have to reach in and you have to say enough of a truth about somebody that you've exposed them. Once you've forced somebody to be vulnerable, then the normal human reaction to being vulnerable, like if AJ has an injury on his head as a dog, and I approach that injury, what's his reaction going to be?
Well, dogs growl actually sometimes.
They're going to defend it.
Yeah.
Because it stems from fear and vulnerability, right? I remember when I had a dog, Georgia, and got a spider bite on her head, and then it blew up, and then had to get it like cut away, and then had stitches. It was really ugly and nasty. And Georgia, who's the sweetest, nicest dog, would get very aggressive because all of a sudden it felt vulnerable. If you want heat and heel heat, you have to make the crowd feel vulnerable. Ric Flair threw his money in their face. That's what it was really about. You're nothing but a white trash piece of nothing. Hey, fat boy, I'm fucking gorgeous. Woo, I got this suit. My shoes cost more than your house. La 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 la.
I'd like to push the envelope.
Now there's more modern incarnations of that. But as a manager, you're going to have to do double the work. You're going to have to get heat. If you don't get heat, you have no value. That's the fact. Does a guy need somebody to talk for him? Maybe, maybe not. But there's no value in that.
1/4 of them do.
The value is heat. Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
And Dutch will back me up.
Oh,
The value is heat. It has nothing even to do with how good of a speaker you are. It has everything to do with how well are you able to. They will remember what you. They will possibly remember what you said, but they will always remember how you make them feel.
First, I want them uncomfortable, which is pushing the envelope. Me saying, you booing is going to make me have a seizure. That's there. That pushes the envelope in a weird way. but I want to run with that.
So that's a tactic.
They won't know what to do.
It's a symptom, but it's not the core thing. That's what I'm saying. If that's just you're just doing that to do it, it doesn't get you anywhere.
Well, not
but
in
if
the
you're
first
doing it, no. But I mean, your job, this 90-second promo,
Yeah.
which right now is all you should focus on, right? This isn't about WWE. This isn't about anything. This is about
Me.
yeah.
Yeah.
And your target audience. Who's your target audience for
Dutch
this?
man fucking tell.
Period.
Period. Because this could be the difference between him not seeing me again or seeing me.
Correct.
Because he told me the truth. I said, you know, if you didn't believe in me, would you continue? He said, well, I probably would have seen you one or two more times and then made an excuse, but I wouldn't be, you know, asking you to do this 90-second promo.
It's a test, and I'm glad you recognize it as such.
Absolutely, it's a test.
So, what are our missions in this 90-second promo? What do you want?
Well, I really wish I could say, if you don't already know who I am, that
They don't know who you are.
So, okay, so I have to. My name is Brett the Wolfman.
Better, but who else says my name is
Paul Heyman?
Yeah, so you can't say it.
Brett the Wolfman. Me. What do you think? Brett the Wolfman. Rich. Brett the Wolfman powerful. Brett the Wolfman clicks, views, shares, likes. Brett the Wolfman must see. That's just an idea. If I was going out to the ring, I would say, turn your phones off. It always gets heat. Either turn your phones on and record this, or turn your phones off. Or do you just like turn your phones off? If I have an anxiety attack because of any one of you, I'm suing you. You know how many people I've sued? A lot of people. I like suing people. I'm like fat black ladies. That just pushed the envelope.
Yeah, but it didn't do anything.
No, it didn't.
I did like I sue people.
No, I just tried to push the envelope.
It's good to try stuff.
Well, with you, not, you know, I would never put that in a promo. I'd never say that in the ring. So why throw it in? But I wanted to say something so then you could reel it in and bring it to a more. I like to sue people. And I don't need to sue people because my dad has a lot of money. My dad has a plane. Me and my dog and my dad fly around the world. We go to Jamaica. I'm 36 years old and I'm retired in Florida. I have a better life than you. I have been given everything and earned nothing. Why should I feel bad about that? Why? Why? I'm asking you now. Why should I feel bad about that?
No, you shouldn't.
Now, I'm not retired in Florida. I'm on Social Security in Florida. But, I mean, my dad's buying me a, house, and I think I'm going to Newport Richie, where the shows are. I'm sick of driving an hour to training. The whole idea was it was 20 minutes away, and then they changed it. Now they do it where the show is. Sorry to get off track. But I really kind of want to talk like a girl, because I'm a rich little brat. like that.
What's another way that rich little girls would talk?
Whatever. I always, whenever I mic drop someone online, I always say girl bye.
Mm-hmm.
You want me to use that?
Yeah.
The last thing I say is girl
I'm
bye.
just writing down notes.
Well,
My name. No. Because the open is the second most important part.
Okay.
The close is the most important part. So I'm just trying to make sure I think of something killer. But if it's something killer, absolutely killer, it goes at the end. That's all I'm doing. Everything sounds like a question. Every time
yeah.
I hear girls
Yeah.
and the way they talk that's annoying, they go up at the end of their sentence. Now it's affected, meaning it's not the natural way that you speak or most people
They
speak.
think they know everything.
The other day, for a 90-second promo,
Yeah. A minute's 90 seconds. Is that an ice cream truck?
yes. How over is that shit?
Not over.
Oh, it's over.
It's over.
You heard it and you knew it was an ice cream truck.
Well, then, yes, it's very over.
Yeah.
But those people are creeps.
Oh.
Not your.
They're just
people?
making money, right?
Well, you know what? It was a. I used to run after that fucking shit. When I heard that, when I was a kid, I would run after that. But honestly, I grew up poor until I was 14, until I changed and started living with my dad. My dad put a basketball court in my backyard. Can you raise your hand if your dad did that? And I'm not trying to be a jerk, I'm just trying to be honest. Like, my dad has given me everything I've ever wanted. I've never worked for anything in my life. And people wanna shoot me down for that? Because this character didn't grow up poor for 14 years. This character always lived with his dad.
Okay. So this character lives with the dad.
He's a proud daddy's boy.
He's the.
I get
What do you see
down
people
with
rail against, right? They hate the participation trophy generation, right?
Yeah. Back when I was a kid, we had first place, second place. But I mean, I was the lead in all my high school plays. Like, I'm a sidearm pitcher that played baseball for 10 years in an adult league. I'm an amazing basketball player. All they're good at is wrestling. A.R. Fox, I would destroy him in basketball. And I'm sorry, A.R. Fox, I love you, but I would destroy him. Marco Polo played basketball when I brought him to Chicago. Horrible. Horrible. It's amazing how bad wrestlers are at other sports. Now that's kind of me being a heel. That was real life, though. Are you angry? I've done it all, and that's why I can help this person. But I'm just throwing out ideas.
This is LaMarcus Liberty. And he's a winner. And that's why I'm here.
With my help.
My whole life. No, listen.
No, okay.
Listen.
I'm
Listen. Because you're thinking too conventionally. You can't afford to be conventional.
No.
Because you don't have any assets that are worth hiring for money as it stands now. If
He needs to watch it again.
If you play the game like a normal wrestling manager type, you lose the game automatically by default.
Absolutely.
So you have to move the game. So just be quiet for a moment and listen. This is the process,
Okay.
right?
My bad.
Because what's expected, you're going to talk about yourself and talk about your story. Nobody fucking cares. They have to buy into you before your story becomes interesting. You have to show them, not tell them. That's the approach I'm taking. This is LaMarcus Liberty. I picked him to manage because he's going to be a winner. And when he wins, I win. And I've won my whole life. Every play that I went out for,
lead.
I was the better. Every play that I went out for, lead. Every basketball team I went out for,
center.
6-foot
center. Guarded the 6'6" guy.
Ain't too complicated.
The star.
The star. The starter. The star. The all-star.
The baseball. I was a starter and a closer and a hell of a hitter, and I have footage of it if you don't believe me.
That's enough.
Okay.
The teams that I was on didn't always win, but I always started and I was always the best. And in every play, I was always the lead. And then I found out something. My father paid my way into being the lead, and he made sure that he gave the coaches enough money that they would start me, and blah, 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 right? And he goes, and when I found out, I went home, and I asked my dad, is this true? Did you pay my way through everything? Did you pay my way through school? Did you pay my way onto every sports team and every play that I was ever in?
He says, does it matter?
And he said, shh, you're killing it.
Sorry.
Yes. And I said, thank you. And I hugged him, and he hugged me, and I realized that not only can I have everything I want in life, it's going to be easy for me. But the one thing that I couldn't be was a pro wrestler. See, I have injuries, and I'm debilitated, and I'm hurt.
I died.
Who fucking cares?
Okay.
He's like, and so what did my daddy do? He did what he always did. He bought my way in.
Dutch, you're seeing this because my dad paid you. That's different.
I'm on television right now because my dad paid my way through. LaMarcus Liberty is letting me be at ringside. See, you have to get out of this notion that you have something to contribute as a manager, because you don't.
Okay, I agree.
So LaMarcus's heel heat is he's been paid off too.
But I have paid off people.